Welcome back to the Gold IRA Blueprint podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going to do a deep dive
Okay.
into a subject that might seem a little exclusive at first glance,
Sure.
family offices,
Okay.
and their approach to gold in estate planning.
Okay.
Now, you might be thinking,
Yeah.
family offices,
Right.
isn't that just for the super rich?
Yeah.
And while it's true, they often cater to those with a high net worth.
Right.
The fascinating part is how their strategies can be adapted to benefit anyone looking to protect and grow their wealth,
Okay.
especially for future generations.
Right. Yeah.
So,
It's right. It's about understanding the core principles, not just the scale.
right.
Think of a family office as a highly specialized team
Hey,
focused on a single family's financial well-being.
okay,
They handle everything from investments and taxes
right.
to that often overlooked aspect to legacy planning.
Yeah,
And what we're going to uncover today
okay.
is how gold plays a surprising role in that bigger picture.
Okay, so before we get too far,
Sure.
for anyone who's not familiar with the idea,
Yeah.
can we clarify
Uh-huh.
what a family office really is?
Yeah.
I mean, beyond just having a fancy accountant,
Yeah.
what makes them unique?
Imagine having a dedicated team of experts
Okay,
who live and breathe your family's financial goals.
okay,
That's essentially what a family office provides.
okay,
They go beyond simply managing investments.
right.
They craft a comprehensive strategy to preserve and grow wealth across generations.
Wow.
We're talking about aligning investment strategies with estate planning,
Wow.
philanthropic goals,
Okay.
even preparing heirs to manage wealth responsibly.
That sounds incredibly thorough.
Yeah.
No wonder it's often associated with those who have
Yeah.
a significant amount of wealth to manage.
Um,
But you're saying the principles behind it
Yeah.
can be valuable for anyone,
absolutely.
regardless of their net worth.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Even if you don't have a dedicated team, understanding the mindset of a family office
Uh-huh.
can help you approach your own financial planning
Okay.
with a similar long-term vision.
Uh-huh.
And that's where gold gets really interesting.
Gold.
Yeah.
You mean the shiny stuff people buy as jewelry?
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
How does that fit into sophisticated wealth management strategies?
It's easy to think of gold as just a pretty metal.
Right.
But its history as a safe haven asset goes back centuries.
Okay.
And in the world of family offices,
Mhm.
it's viewed as a powerful tool for preserving wealth across generations.
Now that's intriguing.
Yeah.
And if you're just joining us, we're on the Gold IRA Blueprint podcast,
Okay.
exploring how the principles used by family offices, particularly when it comes to gold,
Right.
can be applied to anyone's financial strategy.
Yeah.
And if this has sparked your interest in gold's potential for your retirement planning,
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you to visit goldirablueprint.com/exclusive
Go.
for a free checklist to help you choose the right gold IRA company. It's a fantastic resource to get you started on the right foot.
A great point.
Yeah.
And something we'll delve deeper into shortly.
Okay.
But first, let's go back to gold
Okay.
and why it holds this unique appeal for those seeking to protect their wealth.
Okay. So beyond just its historical significance,
Yeah.
what makes gold a standout asset in today's world,
Well,
especially for long-term planning?
one key factor is its performance during times of economic uncertainty.
Okay.
Unlike stocks or bonds,
Right.
which can be incredibly volatile, gold tends to hold its value,
Okay.
often even appreciating
Okay.
when other assets are plummeting.
Interesting.
This makes it a valuable hedge against inflation.
So you're saying that when the cost of living goes up,
Right.
gold can act as a sort of buffer,
Exactly.
helping to preserve purchasing power.
And remember, we're talking about generational wealth here.
Right.
Imagine passing on an asset to your heirs
Okay.
that has not only retained its value,
Right.
but potentially even grown during times when other investments might have faltered.
Yeah.
That's the power of gold as a legacy asset.
That's a powerful concept indeed.
Yeah.
It's almost like a tangible insurance policy against economic instability.
Right.
Something that transcends the ups and downs of traditional markets.
Exactly.
But how exactly does one incorporate gold into their financial plan?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to something as complex as estate planning.
There are several ways to approach it.
Okay.
And we'll unpack those shortly.
Okay.
But one common method,
Okay.
even for those who aren't ultra wealthy,
Okay.
is through a gold IRA.
Okay. Now you're talking my language.
Wow.
A gold IRA.
Yeah.
But before we dive into that,
Okay.
can we break down what that actually is for those who might not be familiar?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's essentially a retirement account that allows you to hold physical gold,
Okay.
bullion, or coins
I got it.
instead of traditional paper assets.
Okay.
It's designed to provide the same tax advantages as a traditional IRA, but with the added benefit of gold's stability.
So it's like having the best of both worlds.
Precisely.
The tax benefits of a retirement account,
Yeah.
combined with the security of a tangible asset like gold.
And, as we discussed earlier,
Right.
gold's ability to act as a hedge against inflation
Right.
makes it particularly attractive for retirement planning,
Yeah.
helping ensure that your savings will maintain their purchasing power over the long term.
I can see why this would be a valuable strategy,
Yeah.
especially for those looking to protect their hard-earned savings
Right.
from the erosive effects of inflation.
Exactly.
But what are some of the key differences
Um,
between a gold IRA and a traditional IRA?
sure.
I mean, are there any downsides or things to be
Uh,
aware of?
Well, one thing to keep in mind is that
Okay.
while the growth within a gold IRA is tax deferred,
Okay.
just like a traditional IRA,
Right.
withdrawals are taxable as ordinary income.
Right.
So understanding the tax implications is crucial.
That's a good reminder. Taxes are a fact of life.
Right.
And it sounds like working with a financial advisor
Yeah.
who specializes in gold IRAs
Right.
would be a smart move to navigate those complexities.
Absolutely. Having expert guidance can make all the difference.
Right.
Now, another important aspect of gold IRAs
Okay.
that sets them apart from traditional IRAs
Okay.
is the concept of custodianship.
Okay.
You see, unlike stocks or bonds,
Right.
you can't just store your gold at home.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought the whole point of owning gold was having physical possession of it.
That's a common misconception.
Oh,
The IRS has specific rules for gold IRAs.
okay.
And one of those rules is that you need an IRS-approved custodian
Okay.
to handle the physical storage of your gold.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having a safe deposit box at a bank for your valuables, right?
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
These custodians are specialized entities
Okay.
that provide secure storage
Go.
in IRS-approved depositories. It ensures that your gold is safe
Right.
and that the whole process is legally compliant.
So peace of mind and legal protection
Exactly.
are the key benefits of working with a custodian.
But here's the catch.
Okay.
Not all custodians are created equal.
Right.
Choosing the right custodian is just as important
Oh.
as choosing the right gold IRA company itself.
I see.
You want to make sure they have a proven track record,
Okay.
competitive fees,
Right.
and excellent customer service.
This is where that due diligence you mentioned earlier comes in. Right. Don't just jump into the first option that comes along.
Research different custodians,
Oh,
compare their services,
right.
read reviews from other investors,
Okay.
and make sure you feel completely comfortable with your choice.
Okay.
After all, this is about protecting your financial future.
You know, it's amazing how much there is to consider
Yeah,
when it comes to planning for retirement,
it's true.
right?
And as we've been discussing, gold can be a valuable tool in that planning process. But remember, it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Right. A well-rounded retirement plan
Exactly.
should consider all aspects of your financial situation.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of taking a more holistic approach,
Okay.
our research goes beyond just gold IRAs
Right.
and talks about how family offices integrate gold into traditional estate plans as well.
That's a key point.
Okay.
Family offices aren't just focused on retirement.
Uh-huh.
They look at the bigger picture
Okay.
of wealth preservation and
Yeah.
transfer across generations.
So let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
How can someone, even without their own family office,
Yeah.
integrate gold into their existing estate plan?
Right.
What are some of the common methods they use?
Well,
Well, when we talk about estate planning,
yeah.
one of the first things that come to mind is trusts.
Right.
Are those a common tool for incorporating gold into the mix?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Trusts are an incredibly versatile tool in estate planning, and they can certainly be used to hold and manage gold assets.
Okay.
Think of it as creating a separate legal entity that owns the gold
Okay.
with specific instructions on how it should be managed
Right.
and distributed to your beneficiaries.
So it's like setting up a mini family office for that specific asset,
That's a great way to put it.
even if you don't have a full-fledged family office structure.
And the beauty of trusts is that they can be tailored
Right.
to fit your specific circumstances and goals.
Yeah.
You can specify when and how the gold should be distributed.
Okay.
You can even set conditions for its use,
Right.
like requiring that it be used for education
Wow.
or a specific business venture.
That level of control sounds incredibly valuable,
Yeah.
especially when dealing with something as precious as gold.
Right.
Are there different types of trusts?
There are indeed that are particularly well suited for holding gold assets.
Yeah.
One common type is a revocable living trust, which allows you to maintain control over the assets during your lifetime,
Right.
while ensuring a smooth transfer to your beneficiaries upon your passing.
Okay.
Another option is an irrevocable trust,
Okay.
which offers greater asset protection
Okay.
and potential tax benefits,
Okay.
but comes with less flexibility
Right.
since it can't be easily modified once established.
It seems like choosing the right type of trust
Yeah,
is just as crucial
right.
as choosing the right custodian for a gold IRA.
It's all about finding the structure that aligns with your individual needs and goals.
Right. And this is where having expert legal and financial advice
Absolutely.
becomes invaluable.
A qualified estate planning attorney
Yeah.
can help you navigate the complexities of trust structures
Right.
and ensure that your wishes are properly documented and executed.
You've mentioned tax benefits a couple of times now.
Sure.
Can you elaborate on how incorporating gold into an estate plan through a trust
Of course.
might offer tax advantages?
One potential benefit is minimizing estate taxes for your beneficiaries
Okay.
by strategically structuring the trust
Okay.
and transferring ownership of the gold assets.
Right.
You can potentially reduce the overall taxable value of your estate,
Right.
which means more of your wealth ends up in the hands of your loved ones.
That's always a welcome outcome.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's a lot of potential
Right.
for strategic tax planning when it comes to gold and estate planning.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond just the financial aspects,
Yeah,
are there other, perhaps less tangible
sure.
benefits to incorporating gold into a legacy plan?
There are indeed.
Right.
Remember, gold is more than just a financial asset.
Right.
It's a tangible piece of history,
Okay.
a symbol of enduring value that has been prized for centuries.
Okay.
Passing down gold to your heirs can be a way to connect them to the past,
Interesting.
to instill a sense of family history and financial prudence.
It's almost like passing down a family heirloom,
Right.
but one with inherent financial value as well. Yeah.
It's a way to create a legacy.
Yeah.
That transcends just dollars and cents.
And it can spark conversations about financial literacy
Right.
and responsible wealth management within the family.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to teach future generations
Right.
about the importance of long-term thinking and diversification.
That's a powerful concept.
It is.
It's about more than just passing down wealth.
Yeah.
It's about passing down values
Exact.
and a mindset that will hopefully benefit generations to come.
Right.
But let's be realistic for a moment.
Okay.
Passing down a collection of gold coins or bullion
Yeah.
isn't quite the same as handing over a stock portfolio.
Right.
What are some of the challenges involved?
You've hit on a critical point
Okay.
in transitioning these unique assets to the next generation.
Yeah.
One of the biggest challenges is education.
Okay.
Many people inherit assets they don't fully understand.
Right.
And this can be especially true with gold.
Right.
Do they know how to assess its value,
Right.
store it securely,
Right.
or even how to sell it if needed? These are essential skills
Yeah.
that need to be passed down alongside the assets themselves.
So it's not just about the what of inheritance.
Right.
It's about the how.
Exactly.
It sounds like open communication
Absolutely.
and perhaps even some formal education about gold.
Right.
And its role in the family's financial strategy is crucial.
Transparency and education are key to a successful wealth transition.
Okay.
Family meetings,
Okay.
financial literacy workshops,
Right.
even visits to a reputable coin dealer
Okay.
or bullion depository
Right.
can be valuable experiences for heirs
Right.
to learn about the tangible aspects of their inheritance.
It's like taking them behind the curtain,
Exactly.
showing them not just the what,
Uh-huh.
but the why behind these strategic decisions.
It's about empowering them
Right.
to become responsible stewards of the family's wealth,
Right.
including those unique assets like gold.
But let's face it,
Yeah.
not everyone has the time or expertise. Right.
To navigate these complexities on their own,
Right.
what role does professional guidance play in this process?
It's absolutely essential,
Okay.
especially when dealing with unique assets like gold.
Right.
A qualified financial advisor,
Yeah.
preferably one specializing in estate planning and precious metals,
Okay.
can act as a guide and facilitator throughout this process.
Okay.
They can help with everything from valuing the gold assets
Okay.
and structuring the estate plan
Okay.
to educating the heirs
Yeah.
and ensuring a smooth transition of ownership.
It sounds like having that trusted expert in your corner can
Right.
make all the difference in ensuring that your wishes are carried out.
Yeah.
And that your legacy is preserved for generations to come.
Exactly.
And speaking of expert guidance,
Yeah.
if you're intrigued by the potential of gold for your own retirement planning, I want to remind you about that free checklist we mentioned earlier.
It's a fantastic resource to help you navigate the world of gold IRAs and choose the right company for your needs.
You can find it at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
Okay.
It's packed with valuable information to help you get started on the right foot.
We believe that everyone deserves access to reliable information and tools to help them make informed financial decisions.
Now, we've talked a lot about these strategic and financial aspects of gold in estate planning,
Right.
but let's shift our focus to the human side of things.
Sure.
When a family decides to incorporate gold into their legacy plan,
Okay.
what kind of conversations are happening around the dinner table?
That's a great question.
What emotions and values are being expressed?
And it highlights the fact that estate planning
Yeah.
is about so much more than just numbers and legalities. It's about family
Right.
values
Right.
and the legacy we want to leave behind.
When families incorporate gold into their plans, it often represents a desire to preserve something tangible,
Right.
something that has stood the test of time.
Exactly.
It's almost like they're saying,
Yeah.
we want to pass down something of real and lasting value, something that represents our family's history and resilience.
And it can be a powerful way to connect generations,
We're
to
gonna-
spark conversations about family history,
Right.
financial responsibility, and
Yeah.
the importance of planning for the future.
It's about passing down not just wealth,
Right.
but wisdom, a sense of continuity and shared values.
Precisely.
Right.
And those conversations can be incredibly meaningful,
Yeah.
bringing families closer together
Right.
and strengthening their bonds.
You know, it's fascinating how something as seemingly simple as gold
It's true.
can act as a catalyst for such profound discussions about family legacy and the future.
And it underscores the importance of approaching estate planning
Right.
with a holistic mindset,
Right.
one that considers not just the financial aspects,
Right.
but the emotional and relational dynamics as well.
It's about creating a plan that reflects your values
Exactly.
and ensures that your wishes are carried out in a way that honors your family's unique story.
That, to me, is the essence of a truly successful legacy.
Right. It's incredible how these conversations about gold can bridge the gap between generations,
Right.
fostering a sense of shared history and financial responsibility.
Yeah.
It's like weaving a narrative that connects the past, present, and future of a family.
It's a powerful reminder that estate planning isn't just about the technicalities of trusts and taxes.
Right.
It's about the human stories behind those documents,
Yeah.
the values we want to pass on,
Right.
and the impact we hope to make on the lives of our loved ones.
Speaking of impact, you've mentioned before that family offices often go beyond just managing wealth.
Right.
They also focus on preparing the next generation to handle that wealth responsibly.
Yeah.
How does that play out in practice, especially when it comes to unique assets like gold?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Family offices often take a proactive approach
Yes.
to educating heirs about all aspects of their inheritance, including gold. They might organize workshops on financial literacy,
Okay.
arrange visits to bullion depositories,
Yeah.
or even have heirs shadow professionals who deal with precious metals.
So it's about providing hands-on experience,
Exactly.
not just theoretical knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like giving them a glimpse
Right.
into the real-world implications of managing these assets.
And it can be incredibly empowering for heirs to gain that practical understanding.
Right.
They learn how to assess the value of gold, how
Wow.
to store it securely,
Yeah.
how to navigate the complexities of buying and selling,
Right.
and even how to incorporate it into their own financial plans.
It's like equipping them with the tools and knowledge they need to
exactly
become savvy stewards of their family's legacy,
right.
carrying on that tradition of responsible wealth management.
That's the ultimate goal.
Right.
It's about creating a ripple effect
Okay.
where the wisdom and values passed down through generations
Yeah.
continue to shape the family's financial well-being for years to come. And gold, with its tangible nature and enduring value,
Right.
can be a powerful symbol of that continuity.
It's a reminder that true wealth is about more than just money.
Absolutely.
It's about the knowledge, values, and relationships that are passed down alongside those financial assets.
That's a profound insight, and it
Yeah.
speaks to the heart of what we've been exploring today.
Right.
It's not just about gold. It's about the legacy we build,
Right.
the values we instill,
Right.
and the impact we have on the lives of those who come after us.
This has been an incredibly insightful journey,
It has.
exploring how the principles used by family offices,
Yeah.
particularly their approach to gold,
Right.
can be applied to anyone's financial strategy, no matter their net worth.
Exactly.
It's clear that gold offers a unique set of advantages
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to wealth preservation, legacy planning,
Right.
and creating a lasting impact on future generations.
It's been a pleasure diving deep into this topic with you.
Mm.
It's clear that understanding the mindset of a family office
Yeah.
can empower individuals to approach their own financial planning
Right.
with a similar long-term vision.
And for those listeners who are intrigued by the potential of gold for their own retirement planning,
Yeah.
I want to remind you about that free checklist we mentioned earlier.
It's a fantastic resource specifically designed to help American retirees like you
Right.
navigate the world of gold IRAs and choose the right company for your needs.
You can find it at goldirablueprint.com, exclusive.
Exactly.
It's packed with valuable information to help you get started on the right foot.
We believe that everyone deserves access to reliable information and tools to help them make informed financial decisions.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I want to leave you with a final thought.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about gold today,
We have.
but it's important to remember that it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
A comprehensive financial plan
Yeah.
takes into account your individual circumstances,
Right.
goals, and risk tolerance.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Seek professional advice
Right.
and explore all your options.
Yeah.
The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions
Uh-huh.
that align with your vision for the future.
On that note, we encourage you to ponder the possibilities
Right.
and take those first steps towards building a secure and lasting legacy for yourself and your loved ones.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of gold and estate planning.
Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep building a legacy that matters.